Right, this is going to be a rant video. This is done for constructive criticism and the fact that I know that Ubisoft can do better than this. They've proven plenty of times that they are more than capable, and when they are cutting corners like this, I feel like we should call that out. So enjoy the video. Ubisoft, we all know you can do better than this, and let's get into this. Alright, so here I am again, just like last season when the Mute Protocol event happened, talking about the conversation of recolors and the fact that these event packs are swarming with them. No one liked them last season, and once again, no one is liking them this season. And I feel like this is a conversation we need to have because I think in the entirety of Siege, cosmetics are at an all-time low right now. You've got battle passes producing absolute garbage content. You've got the membership, which on paper isn't a terrible idea, but when in execution has fallen heavily flat, and there's so much more that needs to be improved there. The legendary skins that you're giving out monthly in the membership aren't actually bad for the price, but the fact is, you have to build them up over months, and what you're actually getting monthly is a piece of that set and then a standard recolored bundle. If they made these legendary sets a monthly item, I actually think the R6 membership would be very good, and I think a lot of people would like it more than it currently is. But the fact that the only good skins are dragged out over the space of 4 months is a bit of a joke in my opinion. You've got alpha packs, which have absolutely nothing interesting in them. Bravo packs are pretty much just the same case as alpha packs these days as well. And then our one saving grace, which used to be these event packs, which we would get every season with an entirely new collection, bringing us fun, interesting cosmetics, have now hit a rock bottom as well. And listen, it's been no secret that I think that Siege cosmetics have been lacking for a long time now. I've stated this multiple times, but again, it seems to be an issue beyond the people making the skins. Because I will say, the brand new skins in these event packs are actually very cool. They're creative, they're high quality. And although me personally is someone who prefers the more tactical side of skins, I'm perfectly fine with these skins if they're done correctly and look cool. Which these new ones for Deimos, Fenrir, and Zofia do. They look great. But then we look at the rest of the collection, which are recolors of older existing Doktors Curse skins. So why has Ubisoft, instead of just bringing these skins back in their original states, opted to go for a lazy recolor version? Well, that's because of the R6 marketplace. A lot of these skins you can actually find cheaper on the marketplace than you can via the bundles or packs. So instead of having direct competition with themselves in these packs, they just allow those skins to be in the marketplace's ecosystem and can be purchased at any point in the year. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The marketplace is a very good thing for players, it's consumer friendly to an extent, and having anyone being able to buy any of these skins at any time is great. So in that aspect, I understand why they haven't brought back these older skins. If they're already available in the marketplace 365 days a year, then why would anyone waste packs trying to get them in a limited time collection? That being said, that doesn't then mean the entirety of the new pack collection should just be a recolor of these skins. Why are there more recolored skins than new skins in a new pack collection? And I'll tell you, it isn't because these skin designers are bad at their job, it isn't because they're lazy, because they've just given us 3 incredible skins for Deimos, Zofia, and Fenrir. It seems to be the same issue which has plagued Rainbow Six Siege for so many years now, and that is just the overall lack of resources being given to the game. And although I am blaming them for not giving this game enough resources, and this is once again more evidence of that, there is still a lot more criticism though about these recolors themselves. For example, if we are in this stage where we have to do recolors, why is there still so many corners being cut? To begin with, it seems like there's absolutely been zero thought put into any of these recolors. What I can genuinely compare this to is like when you're playing Super Smash Brothers and you just have to go an alternative color because the first one's already taken. And this color makes absolutely no sense. It just looks like they've changed the hue without any thought of it, and they've ran with that. I mean, just take a look at the one for Frost, for example. The first one looks like it was once a human, but she's became this monster with this big mouth and these horns. Then we look at the recolor. I think this is one of, if not the worst headgears I've ever seen in Rainbow Six Siege. If we're going to recolor something, can we at least try and put some effort into making it look like a good headgear that anyone wants? And then we also move over to the player cards. It's the same as last season's as well. They didn't even bother to put them in a new position or change how they look. It is simply a hue change on a photo editor and nothing more than that. For a full premium paid collection, that is just extremely lazy, and there surely cannot be anyone who is proud of making these skins. And what makes this even worse is that they have implemented something known as a memento, which is an exclusive reward for completing an entire pack collection. Now, this is actually a really cool thing. I definitely think you should get an exclusive reward for completing an entire pack collection. But because of the memento, it actually just goes to show you that these recolored skins are just there to pad out the packs for people who are trying to get the memento. This Doktors Curse Pack collection could have easily launched with just these 3 bundles: the Fenrir one, the Zofia one, and the Deimos one. Add in the fact that the headgear, uniform, weapon skin, charms, player card background, player card foreground, universal skin, universal background. Even with all of that, you still would have had 16 or 18 items. Enough for a pack collection. But no, because there is a desirable memento skin, we have to pad these packs out with as much skins as possible, but on the same side, also put as little effort into those padded skins as possible as well. And I know you may be watching this, seeing the fact that I've bought all of these skins. I used majority of it with in-game renown, which I've earned from playing, and the R6 credits I used was from a bunch of skins I've sold from the marketplace. So I didn't actually put any money in to complete this pack collection, and I only done it to get the memento skin to show off for you guys, because I don't recommend buying this entire pack collection. I highly advocate against it. This is laziness in its purest form, and Ubisoft should not be in the position right now to treat Rainbow Six Siege like this. If anything, they need to be focusing on Siege more than ever and stop cutting corners like this every single season. If you think the recolors are cool, that's fine, but they shouldn't be implemented in this method. The two which I actually like the most are the Melusi and the Kapkan ones. I think they visually are quite cool, but the best thing about them is they are both free. The Melusi one has been given to streamers as a Twitch drop reward, myself included, and I'm fine with this because this is a free skin. Is it still lazy at the end of the day? Yes, 100%. It's as lazy as the other ones, but the fact that no one has to pay out of pocket to get it, I feel better about that. The same with the Kapkan one as well. Again, it's another lazy recolor, but the fact that it's free and available through in-game challenges, again, is a silver lining for me and doesn't bother me as much. But when these recolors are being used to pad out packs, to hide a memento behind an even further paywall, and also hide these new skins further behind the paywall as well, because although you can buy them as bundles through the store section, if you're only wanting the Fenrir headgear, for example, and you're trying your luck on packs, these are also padding out those packs as well to get you to spend more to try and get that. It's malicious, it's lazy, and it's actually an insult to the skin developers themselves. Because instead of people looking at these pack collections and saying, hey, look at a great job the skin team done with these Fenrir, Deimos, and Zofia skins, instead everyone's focusing on the fact, and I'm making a video about how lazy and rubbish and malicious these recolors are. And at the end of the day, I know people are going to say, it's only a cosmetic, you don't have to buy it, it's not a big deal. But when it comes to a live service game like Rainbow Six Siege, cosmetics are what keep it running. And if we're constantly going to keep getting less and less effort put into skins, then there will be consequences for that. To me, at the end of the day, it just feels like Ubisoft shows less and less pride in their work when they do stuff like this. I can't imagine any skin developer is proud of a recolored player card, which they didn't have to do anything like that. You know, I don't know them personally. I'm not trying to speak on behalf of them, but I can't imagine when they've developed skins like the Fenrir one that they're also comfortable making the recolors. And all of this, from my perspective, comes from a place of passion, because this game can do better, and Ubisoft have shown that they can be better as well. So if we don't call them out for practices like this, then nothing will change. It's not a personal insult, it's a simple and obvious observation. But yeah, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. I shall catch you all later. I love you all. Have a good one. Peace.